Hey guys, welcome back. Today is Wednesday, August 23rd, 2023. And I'm just going to go through the watch list for today. Um, I didn't do one on Monday and Tuesday. They were pretty good, nothing. I wouldn't say they were perfect days, but they were okay days, decent days. Today was actually a really good day. Um, you know, I don't really see the point in recording every single day. I'm gonna record the stats just to keep track of it. As to winners and losers and that type of thing. But I don't see the point in you guys watching a video on this every single day. I'm going to try and still put out 2 or 3 of these a week. And then on top of that, I'm going to start putting out some more educational videos as well. So you guys can learn a little bit more. This is more, okay, yeah, we posted the watch list. I teach you guys how to play the watch list, and these are the results of the watch list. But there's so much more to trading that I want you guys to learn. I'm going to start mixing up the content a little bit. So that being said, let's go through the watch list. Again, I'm playing. You can look. I'm playing the same stocks over and over and over again and having success. So why would I change it up? Again, I'm running back. It's not the exact same stocks. It's basically the same pool of stocks. And I'm just slightly tweaking the combination of those. Like for instance, Apple, QQQ, and SPY kind of tend to run together more often than not. So instead of just having all 3 of those on the watch list, I just have SPY. And plus, in my experience, SPY and QQQ, those 0 DTE or 1 DTE options, when we're catching that move, that's where you're going to get most of the gains. Now, Apple, we can maybe swing something like that, might be lucrative, but that's a different story. This is not best for that method. So we got SPY, NVIDIA, Amazon, Meta, Tesla, Microsoft, and PayPal again. So let's just run through them real quick. All right, so SPY. Again, these are always the 5-minute charts, guys. 5-minute charts, and then we're looking for a candle close. So SPY kind of danced around a little bit at first. Maybe you entered on one of these candles here and stopped out initially. But once she got going today, there was no looking back. Obviously, very big gains on SPY today. Upwards of close to triple digits on SPY calls. And that was SPY calls over 441, SPY puts under 438. So again, SPY calls over 441, puts under 438. I'm not going to go through these every single one. It's a waste of time. You can go double check my work if you want. It's pretty straightforward. So next, NVIDIA. So NVIDIA here, if you guys didn't know, after hours is up nicely after hours after they crushed earnings again today. I mean, I wasn't sure they were going to do it, but to crush it again and then guidance on top of that, I'm surprised it's only up 5% right now. So we'll see where it opens at. So NVIDIA, we had calls over 465.50, puts under 456.50. So NVIDIA here, we triggered here. You may have stopped out initially on NVIDIA here on the put side, but as soon as we got going again on the call side, there was money to be made on NVIDIA. And again, if you missed the play, you could have gone in here on the retest or here on the second retest, or just taking profits, jump back in, taking profits, jump back down. So you could have actually won a good three nice little runs on NVIDIA today. Microsoft calls over 325.75 and puts under 322.75. So Microsoft triggered to the call side here. We entered here and made good money on Microsoft calls today. Look at Microsoft after hours. Tomorrow's going to be interesting. Tesla calls over 237.51, puts under 226. So this was a big range, and I wasn't sure. Let me make sure I have the right. I think I put this one after hours. Let me just. So Tesla calls over 237.50. So 237.50. Yeah, that's that one. So let's get rid of this line. So we triggered here, entry here. Maybe you made a little money. Maybe you made a little bit of money on Tesla. Maybe you didn't. Maybe you stopped out at break even, but you shouldn't have lost money on Tesla. You should have maybe won a little money. And at the worst case, I teach you guys to break even. So here, if you're up 10% or so here, then set a stop loss, whether it's mental or hard stop or whatever it may be. Set a stop loss at break even. You get a free play, Meta was a big winner today. So we triggered here, entered on this candle. As calls over 290, puts under 286.50, and I mean we just ripped up on Meta today. Nice little rocket, and then after hours, everything NVIDIA's got everybody hyped up. So it'll be interesting to see what happens tomorrow. I'll just leave it at that. PayPal was another decent winner. Again, you may have actually. I'm going to show you guys something here. So here on PayPal, you should have never entered here on PayPal. Okay, and this is what I'm talking about. All right, when you trigger here, okay, because I say when a 5-minute candle closes, under or above the level here. So this candle you would trigger, but look where this candle closed. Okay, so if you guys don't know how to read candles, if you're in the premium group, I've got content in there. If you don't, take 15 minutes and Google it on the internet. It's really not that hard. So this candle closed right. This candle closed right here, right? Okay. So it closed here and it opened here. Okay. So yes, boom, we did trigger, right? But what happened next? So this candle tells a story, right? All it did was go straight back up. Okay. So you don't blindly enter. That's what I try to say about having awareness with this. You don't blindly enter. You look, okay, it closed. Now what's it doing? You can be ready to buy, but this literally just went straight up. It didn't come down and dance around. There's no tail here. It went straight up. Okay. So you should not have taken a loss on this, even though it technically did trigger. That's what I mean about having awareness. Either way, even if you did, you should have made money here on the call side up to PayPal on this little run here. You may have even stopped out over here, but this is kind of the same thing here. You know what I mean? So be careful where you're entering. And that was it for PayPal. Amazon, we had calls over 135.50, puts under 134. So Amazon, this was kind of unique. It triggered to both sides, so you actually made money on puts on both puts and calls. Nothing crazy, nothing to write home about, but decent gains, maybe 15-20% there, maybe 15% here, so 10-15% depending on where you got in. So decent win on Amazon. And that was it for the day. So Microsoft, PayPal, well, I'll go in order. SPY, NVIDIA, Amazon, Meta, Tesla, Microsoft, and PayPal. They pretty much all won. So another really good day. I'm pretty sure Apple and QQQ would have triggered had you played it. But let's see if we can do it again tomorrow. Again, on top of this, I'm also in the chats. I'm also alerting some moving average plays and some short in and out scalp type plays on top of this watch list that you can play on your own. So doing a little bit of everything right now. So come join us tomorrow in the chats. If you guys don't mind, if you are, if you're feeling it, send a like, subscribe. I'll keep creating this content if you guys keep watching it. So appreciate the support. Everyone have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow.